Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. I am your host, H.M.O. And today, people, are you aware that Michael May, will never, ever run out of content? Are you guys aware? I just wonder if you guys are fully aware. It's impossible. Listen, the best thing that ever happened in life was we've given women a social media platform. The best thing, good morning, y'all. Good morning. God bless you to everybody. Y'all already know, if y'all new here, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, y'all. For those on the playback, you hit the like button too. The best thing we've ever done was give women a social platform. Cause fellas, they tell on themselves all the time. Fellas, listen to me. When I was younger, right? Hear me out. When I was younger, there was something called shame, right? The local girl who slept with all the guys, she'll be shamed. Nobody would deal with her for only recreational reasons. Like, this wasn't something that was out of the ordinary. We knew, fellas, we knew how women operated. The way I was raised, I was told, yo, these chicks be out here, be careful. They be out there sleeping with everybody. Fellas, all right, my entire family is all men. I only have two female cousins. One from my aunt's side Letty, and one from my uncle's side. So I only have Christina and Tina. That's it. Everybody else in my family was men. And the men didn't play those games. The men didn't let us be delusional. The men didn't let us sit here and think that dating women was all rainbows and sunshines. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to understand and believe what it was, and shame was very big. If you was too fat when you was a kid, you got shamed from the guys in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I'm a big advocate of shame, not bullying. I am a super advocate of shaming. I think shaming needs to 100% be back at the forefront of life. We have to get back. You wanna know why? Because people moved to protect their name because of shame. This is the way I was raised, right? But now we live in a clown world where, like I say, only now do we live in a clown world where we say 40's the new 20. I always tell you guys that. 40's the new 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, men can play in female sports. This is, fellas, and I will say this, fellas, listen to me. There has never been a better time to be a man than right now. Fellas, I'm not keeping y'all long today. I'm not keeping y'all long. Cause we're gonna dive into this, cause you've heard me say this before. But now, fellas, women think, so hear me out. There is something allegedly called the sisterhood. It's over. It's over. There is now the sisterhood is going to try to hold on as much as they can, but the sisterhood is over. I think it was 2 years ago. There was a website called something called Are We, and like for short for Are We Dating the Same Guy, right? It was a Facebook group that people didn't know what was going on. It was a quiet little group, but the group had like 20,000 women, and they would go in there. Hey, is anybody dating a man named Alfonso? He's 6'1". He works in finances, XYZ. So women were trying to like see if they were dating the same guy. And there was one guy in New York City who was dating like 30 different women. Now, you would think once they all found out that they were all dating each other, that they would stop dating him. No, no. Because you know what? He was that high value of a man to them that they felt like, no, I'm going to get him. And I'm going to outwork all of you guys. First of all, fellas, come here, fellas. Lean in. I want you to understand. Fellas, they joined those group leaders. So hear me. I want you to understand. When it comes to us men, we're competing. Fellas, this is a competition. You want that high paying job? I want that high paying job. You want the best cars? I want the best cars. You want to have the best life? I want the best life. Fellas, we are all in competition with each other to get our own little slice of the pie. If you don't compete, you won't know. Fellas, hear me out. Remember the other day on my live stream where the guy was like, true, money's too important to you. And I said, okay, shut up, you broke ass. Shut up. You sound broke. I want you to understand something, right? Hear me out. If you haven't experienced the side of having money, then just don't talk, cause you sound stupid in the comment section. True, money just means too much to you. Like money just, bro, if you broke, just say that. Just say you want to work in your $17 hour job for the rest of your life, and if you comfortable with that, that's fine. Just sit back and enjoy the show. I'm not talking to you. But for the men that actually want to push forward and do something, fellas, I've been places, I've been in rooms that there are even other content creators they've never been in. Hi, mamas. I'll be ready for you by 9 o'clock, so you come in here, okay? So hear me, right? The other day, Coach Greg said something, right? He said, oh, I like to fit it. And of course, your chain is chain independent. Appreciate it, my guy. Hear me, I want you to understand something, right? Coach Greg said the other day, he said, fellas, if you are not putting hands on hips, fellas, if you can't give authentic dating advice. All right, let me get a little more specific. So he was speaking about Anton Daniels, right? He was like, Anton gives out advice on dating and who they should date, this and that nature. But Anton has been married for 20 years. How can you give... Now, you can give marriage advice. I've been with my wife. This is what I've done to keep my marriage tight. This is what I've done. This is how this. You can give that kind of advice, but you can't give dating advice today if you're not putting hands on hips. Fellas, how would I be able to talk to you guys if I don't understand what it is to put hands on hips? If I ain't never been with these 19s, 20, 21, 22s, at this age, fellas, I want you to understand it's a very different ball game, and I think that we have to be careful with who we listening to, and this is a fact. Like Coach always says he at the JUCO, but I want to dive right into this, right? Because I want you guys to understand, women tend to want to waste their best years from the age of, for the sake of being an adult conversation, we're gonna say 18 to 28, but we know most girls start sleeping around at like 13, 14, 15, but we're gonna keep it at 18. These young ladies want to throw their best years away, 18 to 28, and then title of the live stream, women after 30 want marriage now. This is all they want. Fellas, pay attention, because I don't think you guys understand this. And there are other female groups out there that women are snitching on. They're like, yo, there's this female group going on over here called XYZ, and I joined it, and look, and they're just giving us information. Let's pay attention.
The world we live in.
All right, anyway. All right, here we go right here. It's the evil world we live in. What do we got here? I could go off on that another time. All right, apparently somebody sent me this Facebook group that says this, and we were kind of just talking about it this earlier today.
Facebook group.
Look at that educated black woman. Don't she look educated? Sister, you been on my mind. Hey, sister, that looks like a strong, educated black woman right there.
Now, I will say this. There is a look. Let's be clear. I want to be clear, right? When I say this. There is a look. There are, the same way how there's a look when it comes to the LGBTQ community, how there's a look for a strong black woman. And this is what they were saying. This is the look. When you see it, first of all, because you know what it is, I want you guys to understand. I gotta say this, when women get educated, you're gonna notice they start changing their hair. They don't let their hair hang in front of their face no more. Now they pick their hair up. Why? Because that's the professional look. Fellas, have you noticed that most wives, when a woman is like, and you could tell most women that tend to be in like an elite club, they tend to do different things with their hair. One thing they tend to do is they try to show their neck more. The neck, guys, a woman showing her neck is a status. Now, she's not showing her neck, but picking your hair off your face is a way to show confidence. It's the same way how when they tell men, when you walk in a room, you should always, my son always makes fun of me. I told you, my oldest son loves making fun of me. You want to roll your shoulders back, and you want to walk and take up as much space. You want to make your presence. Don't shrink yourself. You want to, cause it gives you the masculine look. Like, I'm filling up the room with my presence. And if you notice, it's also equivalent to when men are standing up, they always have their jackets buttoned. See, y'all guys don't pay. See, most of you guys aren't in circles to see these things. Have you ever noticed that when men stand up, they fix their blazer and they boop boop beep button, one button beep. They walking. When they sit down, boop 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 beep, because your jackets should stay closed. I ain't ready for this, man. But listen, there is a look. Pay attention, y'all. Coach, watch. Pay attention.
Dear, who likes this? Press 1 in the chat if this is your type right here. All right, I run from black women like this, bruh. I run for black women. Now, if I see a black woman like this and she be like, "Hi, black brother, black brother, I love you," I'll be like, no, ma'am. All right. Matter of fact, I was driving a 911. I got my 911 yesterday, and I was driving today. I had to go to this appointment, and I saw this white hand stick their hand out the window. It was a truck way ahead, and she was doing this. She was sticking her hand out of the window and doing the thumbs up and the okay, and she was like, I didn't know she was talking about me, but I kind of got side by side, and it was like a Arizona desert rat chick, some white girl. She was looking at my car. "Your car is fantastic." All right. And I was like, I forgot how the effects the 911 has. I haven't driven it in 2 months. All right.
Believe it or not, it's the same effect that. Now, a 911, Porsche 911 is different. A Porsche 911 is on a whole nother level. But it's still the same look when they see the i8. It's still the same. It's still the same look because you don't see many people have it. You don't see many folks have it. You know what I'm saying? And it still stands out significant. It looks significantly different than any other thing on the road. So
I take those type. All right, but when I see women like this, I'll be like, This right here is a no-go zone. Sisters, are there any sisters in here that look like this? All right, there any sisters like this watching me today? I know you guys are irate. I'm gonna start bringing y'all on the show so y'all can give CGA a piece of y'all's mind. But when I see sisters like this is an absolute no. All right. We have nothing in common. You might be cool. I might be able to talk to you for a good 3.5 minutes, maybe 2. All right, but nah. And unfortunately, 60% of black women look like that to me. I don't have nothing against. Well, let's talk about the American black women. All right, 60% of American black women look like this to me. They just be looking all smug and shit. I have a degree. They look like they saying I have a degree. Their face looks like they saying they have a degree. I have a degree. Bitch, I got a master's degree. What are you talking about? I'm good. All right, my degree don't define me. She looks like she's saying I'm smarter and better than you. She looks like she's.
Now, on that topic, fellas, isn't it funny? Why don't you ever hear men say, "I'm educated. Do you know how many men have masters and PhDs? Do you know how many men have masters and PhDs and they don't go around I'm a PhD, I got my master's? People, your education does not define you. Fellas, women, for my 2K heads, women try to use their education like attribute points. I got a 99 3-ball. You don't need a 99 3-ball. We don't care. And you still missing shots. So you would think with all that education, all that knowledge in school, that it would benefit them in their life and they would make better life decisions. Wrong. They still make some of the worst decisions in life, right? So much for having a PhD. Let's keep going.
He said, "I own you, ass nigga." All right, don't you? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? But let's talk about what's happening here. Let's talk about what's happening here. This clip says, after 30, women are dating to be wives, not girlfriends. Brothers, we were just talking about this today in the basis of our main event. And look at the laughing emoji here. It says, she's done with boyfriend energy. It's husband season. She's not wasting time. After 30, many women say they're dating with a purpose, looking for commitment, not situationship. According to a Pew Research Center study, over 65% of women aged 30 to 49, 30 to 49 say they're seeking a serious relationship or marriage, not casual dating.
Now, fellas, this is the reason why this clip is taking off. Everybody's talking about this clip because it says, according to research studies, over 65%. Listen, fellas, listen to what's being said, because don't just like run over it. Fellas, 65% of women ages 30 to 49 are seeking serious relationships or marriage, not casual dating. Fellas, why aren't women doing this when they're 20? Why aren't they doing this at 22, 25? Fellas, hear me. Shout out to this young lady that I know, right? Hear me. Young lady, 22. The other day, me and her were having a conversation, right? And, I have different conversations, man. I speak on different lives on Instagram, and there was a conversation that came up, right? And most women don't know. Most women cannot recognize a good man when they see it. I'm gonna say this again. Most women cannot recognize a good man when they see him, because most women have preferences that they themselves don't even meet. Isn't that funny? Fellas, hear me out. We always hear the stories. Ladies are like, why do men want to date strippers? Why do men want to date the Hooters girl? Why does the man want to date the bartender at the bar? Why does the men want to date? We're educated. We're lawyers. We're doctors. We're this and we're... Fellas, I want you to understand something. The more educated the woman is, she tends to feel like that becomes her God. Fellas, the more money a man makes, he can date a girl working in McDonald's, but a woman can't make 100, 200K a year and date the guy that's the janitor. She can't date the guy that parks the car in valet parking at the freaking at the club or she can't, because women tend to naturally be hypergamous. So, because of that, they want to only date up. Now, it's okay for women to want a man that is doing something, but the problem is this: if women really cared about men who are doing something, I would say this: Your best bet is to get with the man when he's young and grow with him. Because then, you guys, I always tell you guys, that is the proper way to do things. If you can give each other's prime, that's where the value is. Now, if you're gonna do it like Anton, like look, Anton always says when he was young, you know what I'm saying? He was young, he didn't really have it all together. He struggled, lost businesses, XYZ, but he still stood 10 toes down with his woman. But his woman gave him the prime years of her life. So now that he's older and now he's getting to the bag, he's gonna give her the rest of his years, which is the right thing to do. But this is the reason why I tell you guys all the time, it doesn't make sense, fellas, it doesn't make sense for you now to be 35, 40, 50, making money, houses, living, doing the right thing, for you to date a 40, 50-year-old woman, even a 30-year-old. No, now I'm in my prime. So now I'm going to go for the women who are in their prime because they're going to come for me anyway. I keep telling you guys, the dumbest thing you could possibly do is try to hide when you have money, because women ain't stupid. Women know. They're not dumb. You dig what I'm saying? But let's keep rocking and rolling, fellas. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
And that's you.
Guys, listen. Listen, it's over. It's over. Hey, we done gave him the playbook.
And dating is never coming back.
Dude, this shit just keeps... See, it tells you that they don't listen to men at all. They basically do what they want to do, and then they go back out there like, I'm ready to love you.
Right.
Forever. Hey, hold on for a second. Let's fuck it up. All right, let's fuck it up real quick. Let's fuck up some commas. Dude, this is 60%, guys. It's cooked. All right? It's cooked.
We ain't never going back.
They're not going to give up the ghost. They're not going to give up the ghost. Hold on for a second.
Are you listening to the words of the song? Are you listening? It was uncool to love me. Fellas, the music was telling you something, bro. Fellas, the music was telling you something. Lady, it was uncool to love me. Fellas, listen. Fellas. Mike Jones said it best. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Let's keep going. Listening? Fellas, are you listening? I am the fool you call me, because I'll be here standing waiting. Hi, Papa.
What are you doing, Mama?
Mommy's here.
Huh?
Mommy's here. Hi.
What are you doing, Mama?
Mommy's outside.
Huh?
Mommy's in the living room. Mommy's out there, okay? Don't cry, okay?
Yeah.
Un besito. Go. Mommy's in the living room, okay? Go check and let me know. So fellas, fellas, And a lot of y'all guys do this. A lot of you guys do this. You wait for women. Fellas, cause keep listening to this song. Not fellas. Now when you hear the song back. Okay, mommy gonna change it right now, okay? Mommy gonna change it right now. Fellas, now that you listening to the song back, it sound like a simp, right? Now that you're hearing the song back, it sounds like a sucker, right? Now that you can hear the words back, like, I'm the fool, I'm gonna be standing here waiting to hear you say, I'm ready, girl, I'm ready to love you. That's crazy. Fellas, the music, the whole industry has programmed women to think that men are gonna just sit here waiting for them. It's over. It's over. Those days are done. Fellas, let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
This how these bitches be. All right, I'm ready. All right, put all your toys away. Put all your dirty magazines away. I've had 5 abortions, 2 fiancés, 1 marriage, 2 other niggas' kids. I'm ready. Hey, guys. If you don't know who wrote that song, you ain't black. If you don't know who wrote that song, you can officially, I'm blacker than you. All right. Who wrote that song?
That was Babyface, man.
Who wrote that song? If you don't know, you ain't black. You ain't black. Because y'all be calling me an Uncle Tom or a sellout. If you don't know who wrote that song, you ain't black. Type in who wrote that shit. I'm about to take away black cards right now.
Nah, Coach is funny.
No!
You didn't say good morning. You didn't say hi. Say hi. Don't be rude. Huh?
Hi.
There you go. He said hi. But nah, so Coach, but people, really think about it. Some of these songs, fellas, we did it to ourselves. I'm ready, girl, I'm ready to love you. No, fellas, women always run themselves into the ground. Now, I always say this to y'all. Now more than ever, bro, even our government is concerned about the alarming rate of single mothers and single women. Go ahead, go mama lindas. Now the government is nervous. Why? Because they understand men have left the plantation. Men are not tolerating this anymore. They're not. Men are not. They're not tolerating this anymore. Let's keep going.
Young people, don't worry. Young people, you don't know. Young people, you don't know. All right, if you claim to be black and you know right here who wrote that shit, yes indeed, y'all got it. Shout out to y'all niggas. You can keep your black card. It's Babyface.
Right.
That's Babyface all day. Babyface all day.
Babyface was one of the biggest simps in the world.
That shit on lock. That's Babyface. All right, shout out to y'all, man. All right, Babyface. Anyway, Shout out to y'all niggas. Y'all got your black card. Y'all was going.
Cause you know what it is, too, fellas. A lot of young men, especially, they have this delusion that all women are like this nice flower, innocent, pure, and she's just magical. Fellas, women are not that. Fellas, women are not that. Fellas, if you really deep dive, fellas, hear me out. The best thing you can do is just understand women are going to be who they are. And you have to accept them the way they're going to be. And just, your life would be happier. Fellas, I am not here to change women. Fellas, listen to me. When I have man talk, I am not here to change women. I am not here to change women. When I have man talk, it's not for the women. It's for you. I need you to understand, fellas. The faster you realize that women are women, the easier it'll be for you to move on through life. You already get it. You know what time it is. And hey, next, moving on to the next. Let's keep going.
Gonna revoke y'all shit. All right, but anyway, but the singer is Tevin Campbell. The writer is Babyface. All right, so anyway, yeah, white folks, y'all can chill out. Let's take a sideline today. All right, anyway, shout out to Babyface, man. That was a great song, and I'm gonna get a copyright. I'm gonna get a copyright for that. All right, anyway. What are we doing here? So let's break this down like a fraction. This is what we're talking about. This is the modern day. This is the modern day dating environment, especially with B-dubs, especially in Houston, Dallas, all right? All of these black municipalities, Atlanta, you know, you nigga cities, Charlotte. This is the modern day dating environment for men. This washed up bullshit that these people just come out here, and then when you don't agree and play their game, they get mad.
Now, I will say this. I gotta say this. I have to say this. There are certain states that are just known for just, you should not be dating there. Like Texas, they say they have some nice women, but to date and to marry, you gotta be super careful, because most women come with the mentality that I'm gonna live my life, and then when I'm ready, you're gonna come and save them. Yes, Atlanta's one of the places. Yes, Florida is one of the, yes, California, yes, Washington, yes. Some of these, New York City, fellas, there are places that are notorious that if you go to these places, you're gonna see that the women are like washed. Fellas, this stream is about to get worse. Fellas, don't worry. Fellas, this stream is about to get worse. He said, I live in Florida, and that's a fact. New York City, I've lived in New York City my whole life. New York City is terrible. Fellas, you want to know why they say be careful in Texas? Hear me. Especially like Houston, Austin, there are certain places, right? Because there's a it's notorious for hobos. There are a lot of women that there are guys that they either broke, they dusty, but they fucking to have a place to live. Fellas, I've warned y'all. Remember a few streams ago, some of you guys didn't understand what I was saying. Fellas, there are some men who have to perfect their craft of laying the pipe down, cause that's all they got. They ain't shit. They ain't never gonna be shit. They don't ever wanna be shit. They don't ever, fellas. There are some men who have to perfect the craft of fucking these women to sleep. I know you guys don't want to hear it. I get it, and it's bothersome. He said, don't they get a high rate of Yeah, Texas is notorious. The whole Texas is notorious for STDs. It's out of, bro. Just last year they were on the news, nationwide. It was everywhere. Like, yo, chicks in Texas, you gotta be careful. Like, I'm just saying, but like this is the part. This is the part that most people and most women try to like hide, that cause they from Texas and they be like, oh, not me. Oh, not fellas, hear me out, fellas, hear me out. Even a lot of y'all guys think, oh, not my girl. Fellas, hear me out. If you did not catch your girl earlier in her years, yes, your girl too. Yes, your girl too. Yes. Yeah, she was there. She did that too. Yeah, she did that. Fellas, if you didn't catch her early enough, yes. Yes, her too. Yes, her too. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But like I said, I know it bothers some people to hear. But people, ready? A great example. There are certain things that are said because it holds some truth. Black folks love barbecue chicken. They love them some chicken. Listen, if it's two things black folks love, it's some chicken and some Jesus. Some chicken and some God. That's a saying because there's some truth to it. There's some truth to it. Caviar. When you hear them say that's a white person, because most white people, they have caviar. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Fellas, there are just certain states that just are not good for dating women. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Because you guys think moving from New York to Florida, hear me out, y'all. A lot of people think that that's a flex. Yeah, I live in Florida now. Look at my crib. Nigga, Florida is New York City. Everybody from New York City moves to Florida. It ain't a flex. Now, if you have a home there, a home in another state, it ain't. That's like saying, yeah, I moved from Texas to Atlanta or to Georgia. It's not a flex. It's. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going.
They get mad. Why these men don't want to commit? They not serious. These are the women that want to be taken out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dates, excursions, no pussy giving up.
Listen.
Well, I got a degree. I got this. And they feel like their degree makes us overlook that they ugly and fat or average and fat. Like, ma'am. And then they go to church. I'm God-fearing. They just completely, listen, I don't want to keep repeating it, but we just broke this down earlier today. And now they come out here and then they want to play this game. And then if you don't play their game, you're the bad guy. It's like...
Now, I always tell you guys this. Fellas, if you meet a woman and she's 20, 21, 22, 25, 27, and she's a woman of God, cool. Listen. When a woman says, I'm a woman of God, a woman of the Lord, I be in church, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. So when did you find the Lord? Oh, in 2023. Good. You found the Lord. We need everybody to come to the Lord. Cool. For you, fellas, I want you to understand. I've showed you guys video after video where women are saying the last stop for a promiscuous woman is Jesus. her last straw is the Lord. This is why I don't like playing those games. Because you're not going to play with my God like that. Now all of a sudden, I want a God-fearing man. He has to love Jesus. Wow, whoa. Wow, wow, wow. No. That's like what. That's why everybody to this day is still clowning that girl. Who's the OnlyFans prawn star? The one who had the red hair that now she's all washed up. She's 28 years old. After she made all her money, now she's like, I found Jesus. Break every chain and break every chain. Break. No. There is power in the name of Jesus. Yes, there is power. Listen to me, fellas. The last stop. Ready? Look at Brittany. Look at Brittany. I just said Brittany and he said Brittany. Look at Brittany. Now she's Muslim. Fellas, this is their last hiding place. Because now they're looking for you, the good guy. Now they're looking for you. And one of you guys is going to be like, oh my gosh, she's just so in love with Jesus. She's in the house and she recites Bible verses and I wake up in the morning. And she's playing my favorite song in the morning. I'm about to have a good day. Boom. No matter what they say. That song is fire, by the way. Shout out to Forrest. That song is fire. Fellas, this is their last hiding place. Why do you think I always tell you, fellas, I already told y'all, there is no woman after the age of 26, I'm going to say this again. Listen, there is no woman after the age of 26 who's going to make me wait for 90 days. Steve Harvey rules. We're not doing that. 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 Fellas, I don't play those games that you guys like to play. I'm not playing those games. Because I told y'all, I'm sorry. Women are not the prize anymore. Fellas, women hate me so much when I say this. Fellas, women have tricked themselves out of their spot. You cannot be, I'm pro sexual liberation and think that you're the prize. So yeah, so every man had you, but now you want to raise the bar for me. No, for you, you gotta marry me. You gotta marry me. You gotta play all those love songs. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you crying how Neo used to cry on the phone. Remember how back in the day, I always tell you guys, how back in the day, say I'm old school. You'll play a song on the when that girl had like a beeper message or whatever, she had beep 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 beep. Damn, I had beepers. That's fucking crazy. Hear me. You leave her a message. The fucking song will play. I wanna be the one you love, baby. I gotta be the one you touch. You be like, you know, girl, I'm just thinking about you. Like, you know, if you think that's what I'm doing, no. He said, why buy the cow without what I feel is this, fellas, hear me out. If a woman ever had a one night stand, you're done. Or you've been all those guys like that, you're done. You're done. I had a promiscuous past, but now I'm with Jesus. You're done. That's cool, you with Jesus now, but listen, I'm a man of God, but I'm not stupid. I know what the Bible tells me. We ain't playing those games. He goes, they don't even know their super. Women have lost their superpower. Now, you bring me a chick 19, 20 who hasn't been touched. Hey, everybody on planet Earth is gonna chase that woman. Ready? Look at the lady. Look at the lady who spent her whole life, the Olympic lady, who she was a virgin to like 30, what was it, like 30, 34, 34, whatever I think it is. She was a virgin. We seen her crashing out on TV, what was it, a year ago, 2 years ago? Why? She's like, why nobody wants to date me? I'm a virgin and but you're 34. You're 34. You know what it is? Because she wanted to hold herself and then. Did you guys ever hear the story of the girl who she married this man in Dubai, right? She wasn't a virgin, but she lied to her man and said she was a virgin, that when they had whatever, she had to cut herself in the bed so fake blood can come out. She cut herself. Fellas, this is how far they're willing to go. Nah, I'm good, fellas. Let's keep going. I ain't gonna hold y'all long today.
Not only that, the guys that they're targeting are not the guys that they would have been with before that. So Washington D.C., these are all these areas. So
I said Washington.
This game, it's got to be 80% of them are playing this game.
And fellas, here's the thing, right? Hear me out, ladies. For the one of you who are watching me, if your baby daddy's not on my level, the only man you deserve is men on your baby daddy's level. That's it. Fellas, here's the problem. Women get educated, they have multiple different kids, and now they want to chase niggas like Coach Greg, Kevin Samuels. Now they feel like they deserve the top tier. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Let's keep going.
But this is why you see the popularity of Kevin Samuels and Kendra G.
Yep.
The popularity of Kevin Samuels and Kendra G. This is where they don't see where they're wrong on this.
Yep.
They do not see where they're wrong, and
women never see it.
How? Of course, 30 to 49 is the age group of the women. The men in that age group, if I just take the men 38 to 49, what are they doing? They're either staying single, trying to recover from a bad relationship or a divorce, or they're at the junior college, or they're a passport bro. These are the men in the passport bro era, the junior college era, the free agent lifestyle, divorce, MGTOW, go down the line. Black man is...
And then they shame you. Fellas, a woman would shame me like, oh, you dating a child. Ma'am, she's 20. Yeah, she's a child. She's an adult. Stop. Fellas, if you guys are gonna fall for that shaming tactic, that's on y'all, man. Go out there and get all the soggy women you want, man. Go do your thing, bro. I ain't got nothing against you, my boy. Do your thing. But you're not gonna sit here and try to shame me into dating you because now you older and now you feel entitled to the man that I become. But when I was younger, I felt like I was entitled to you, but you didn't reciprocate, so there's no reciprocity here. So that's a wrap. Let's keep going.
Fear, red pill. There's no simp economy. The simp economy is crashed.
Yep.
There's some still out here. But they want to come up here like they still got first pick, first dibs. I got first dibs. I'm in front of the line. Okay, I want you to be this, and be serious and put the games away. No more situationships, no more hookups. All right. Man, it is.
She's a child, but when the old lady was 20, she swears she's right. When the same woman that's shaming me at 35, 40, when she was 20, she was dating older men. I don't fall for this.
It's crazy, bro. That's what and I said, if they don't correct this, there's no possibility. These are.
And I will say this. Yes, Coach Greg is speaking facts. The simp economy has crashed. This is true. Like, the men who are willing to be suckers. Now, y'all guys all know. We all know what simp stands for. Sucker impressed by mediocre P. We know. So, even the average guys, they're done. They don't see no value in these women. This is the reason why there's a panic.
The people watching the Tony Gaskins, they're at the tonight's conversation, they're at Derek Jackson's conventions, 40 to 49. Sad, man. Sad. Clean up, man.
And that's you.
That's you, man. This is what men don't. This is Obsidian used to talk about this. The cleanup man.
Right.
Nobody, dude. These guys, and then these women think, okay, I'm not a baddie, but I got a degree, I got a townhouse, I got my own car and my own bills. So the fuck what? So what?
Yo, fellas, funny story. Me and my wife went out to eat yesterday, right? I wanted to talk to my wife about something, but I kind of lost my train of thought, right? There were 3 women they were single women sitting next to us talking about their little ass apartments, how things is expensive, how they rent out their homes for Airbnb when they go on vacation, how, bro, these women are out here struggling. And then the prettiest older woman that was there, you could tell she was they were all teachers. She was an older woman, right? She was the loudest. Why? Because she was the most attractive out of them. It's beautiful women, cute women always want to hang around ugly women because it makes them stand out more. Fellas, pay attention, man.
But I'll tell you, man. Yep, they on Anton Daniel's channel now, apparently. All right, and so now, if we don't push and marry these women, pause. If we don't marry these women, we're the problem. Okay?
Yep.
It's the sad part about it. If we don't marry these women, it's our fault. What you doing with a 20-year-old Latina? You're a pedophile.
Right.
Right? You should be somebody with your own age. You're 40, I'm 40, coach, you're 49. You should be with a 49. You should be with that demographic. By the way, this age falls under my demographic, even though I'm an OG or I'm an old ass man, I'm an old head. This woman thinks that she's a good woman for me. I would be good for you. You should give more women like me a chance.
Fellas, are you listening to what Coach just said? Fellas, listen to me. Fellas. Whenever a woman, listen, fellas, hear me out. When a woman says, I'll be a good woman for you, like me and you make a good fit. No. I'm a good man for you. You are not a good woman for me. Fellas. If you don't come with that kind of energy, you're not going to survive. Fellas, this is why I love Coach Greg Adams, B. Fellas, if you don't come with this energy, fellas, man talk is not for you. Fellas, hear me out. I was having a conversation with the same young lady, right? The 22-year-old I was telling you about. I said, let me ask you a question. If an older man wanted to date you, XYZ, this and that, boom, 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 boom. She's like, oh, she's not really looking to like get with anybody right now because she wants to like try to see what she can do on her own. And she said, I'll probably like settle down like 26, 27, 28. And I said, but it's too late by then. Because now you're priced out of the dating market. Because now the new version of you is coming out. So why would I want the 28-year-old version of you when I can get the 21-year-old version of you? And she was like, yeah, and by that time, then that's my fault. I was like, gangster. See, the problem is this: most women are not willing to accept the reality. Let's keep going.
But there will be no cheek clapping. I'm past that. There will be no more squirting. I'm past that. There will be no more, I'm not sucking your dick all night. No, thank you. Let's get married. Let's stay serious. Like, holy mackerel.
And that's the crazy part, fellas. Like, the older the woman, when she was young, she was out there slanging that thing to everybody, twerking and all that. She was the girl on stage when fucking it ain't Junior Mafia. What's the club? What's the group that was singing that? Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up? You a fine mother. Won't you back that ass up? Whatever that crew is, it wasn't Junior Mafia. That's Biggie Smalls. She was out there twerking and all that. Now that she's older, now she's like, no, we're only doing missionary. No, it's called Cash Money. No, we're only doing missionary. No, like, no. Now it's like you have to wait. Why would I wait for something that nobody else had to wait for? Fellas, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Imagine me waiting for a woman that gave it out to somebody who's a lesser man than me. Where do they do that at? Make that make sense.
It is bad out here.
It gets worse, fellas.
All right, anyway, it's an evil
I ain't gonna
world
hold
we live
that
in.
much
We got
longer.
more
Let's
to
go.
report.
It's an evil world we live in.
Speaking of, this is kind of on the same subject matter. Apparently,
Listen.
we have it seems like another show where a woman gets up here with makeup and wigs, and then they interview other women. All right, so this is basically Kevin Samuels format. And now, whoever this woman is, you guys might know who she is. Trust me, I don't. But she's going to interview another woman over here who claims to be 34-year-old, and judging by these saggy titties, that seems like a stretch. She says, I'm rebranding. Brothers, I ain't never lied to you. I will never lie to you. The spectrum is real. Listen to me, man. The spectrum is real. Repackaging the peace sleeve is real. Gentlemen, this is what they're selling you after age 28. Look at this.
Just trying to rebrand. Like, I don't want to be seen as the internet's HOE, right? Like, twerking all the things. I'm trying to rebrand myself. I used to do OnlyFans. I still do OnlyFans, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm 34. I started OnlyFans during COVID because I was just trying to get out my 9 to 5. It did a lot of good things for me. Like, I made a lot of money, all the things. However, I don't see myself as that. I know the stigma that comes behind it. Now what I'm trying to do is I teach people how to create and sell digital products, and I make good money on that. I'm just trying to rebrand. Like, I don't want to be seen as the internet's HOE.
Are you willing to scrub everything off the internet? That means you're not making money from what's left over. That Twitter is gone. Those links are gone. Everything has to go.
Yes, I am willing, but
They're not letting go of the streets.
I'm going to the streets. End of story.
Gentlemen, this is the demographic that wants to have you be serious and marry. No more situationships. But
fellas, do you not understand? Women do this all the time. She does OF content. She does prawn content. Now she's gonna rebrand herself. Fellas, if y'all let this dumb shit fly, it's your fault. If you let a chick try to rebrand herself, now that she's 34, you wanna know why? Cause now she want that good man. Now she want that man of the Lord. Whoa, she want the man of the, come on fellas.
they're gonna still keep their past and monetize it. They're going to still keep their male friends and their girlfriends and their whores, choke trips, and all of that stuff. This is the bag lady. She's still going to keep all that. But she's going to bring in rebranded pussy for you. All right, you then have to act differently. You have to act like a real man and open doors and bring flowers and put coats over puddles. This is crazy. But I've been telling you, this is their strategy. The spectrum is real. Oh, I that's in my past. I can still make money from it though, but you know what I mean, you know. And I'm not gonna give you any money. She said, I will, but I can't wait to but what? Here we go.
No, so you're not ready.
No, wait,
You're not ready.
Wait.
I am ready. Nope.
She's not
I'm
ready.
just gonna rebrand. I want to rebrand. Not get better, not try to tell the girls don't do this. Just go through the bullshit, and then when they run out of time and space, when they run out of time to ride the cock carousel and got 20-year-olds that they got to compete against, when they want to just say, okay, I'm ready, all right, then they just rebrand. They go to church.
And this is the part that I was saying about the young lady I was talking to. So by her waiting till 28, it's too late. Now she's going to have to rebrand herself and present herself to somebody else. It's too late. And men are not falling for this no more. Men don't want to deal with this.
They get born again, that peace leave, repackage it, and go out there. I'm telling you guys, man, dude, I don't know, man. I'm over here undefeated. I know people are like, that's just one woman. Dude, I've showed you thousands of women that are doing this. They've been doing this since the 80s and beyond. They're just looking for the simp. I'm rebranding for the simp marketplace. Forget my past. I'm rolling that back the odometer in my life.
Fellas, are you aware, fellas, that most women feel anything that has happened in their life before 25, 26 years old doesn't matter? Because they always want to say, yeah, my frontal lobe, my frontal esophagus, my frontal spiritual third eye hasn't developed. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But her head game definitely developed. But come on, fellas, do you know that, fellas, are you aware that the new thing is women feel like if they wore a condom with you, it don't count?
You guys need to start getting serious. What's wrong with you guys? Where y'all at?
And that's you.
All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Filled with the Holy Ghost I am. All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. Dude, I'm undefeated. This is why I don't do debates or any of this, dude. This is just comedy at this point. Then they wondering why I'm trying to get a fresh out the box one. Let me get one fresh out the box. You metaphile.
How, Sway?
Listen. When my new business makes the money that my OnlyFans business was making, because I still have bills and things, I don't even promote the OF anymore. Like, it's still in my bio, but I'm not promoting it. I switched my Instagram. Now I'm fully clothed. I'm not twerking. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore.
What do I tell you, dude? Never, especially if a woman's over.
So, fellas, you heard what she said. So the lady on the left is like, so you're gonna scrub the internet of anything with you out there looking crazy? She goes, well, I'm not gonna really let go my OF right now. I want to wait till my new business grows, and then you see, fellas, women monkey branch in everything they do in life. She wants to secure one thing before she goes to the next. It's called, fellas, hear me out. Here's the problem with that. Because women don't have the all-in concept like us men do. This is why they tend to fail in life. Because you can't say, I'm waiting, because what happens is this. God has a sense of humor. I will say that about him. The man has a sense of humor. You think something is going your way, and then you let. There's a saying: you leave something good to try to go for something better, to only end up with something worse, because it looks better because you want it to be. You want it to be. Fellas, all relationships have problems. Businesses have problems. But if you leave because you want something better, by the time you grab on and let go of this, the next one is going to fall off. That's why she said you're not ready. But I want to make sure. But now, fellas, now watch this. Fellas, pay attention. You see this right here? Dumb shits is on the floor. Bro, her shits is hanging low. Hanging low. Dumb shits is on the floor. She's a janitor. Dumb shits is cleaning up. Dumb shits is cleaning the floor. Dumb shits is dragging on the floor. So because she has a business, she wants to rebrand herself. She's 34. She did OF content, naked, nude, twerking, and now she wants to rebrand and come to you. She wants you, H. She looking for you, H. She looking for you, Wheeler. She looking for you guys. Now she wants you to sit there and be like, all my life, I pray for someone like you. Fellas, you gotta stop. You gotta stop this, boys.
28, whatever she's presenting herself at 28, don't believe it.
Fellas, Coach just said it. Whoever the woman is presenting herself as at the age of 28, do not believe it. Fellas, I've been telling y'all this. It's a lie. Whoever the woman is at 28 is a lie. It's a lie. And if you're not willing, listen, she could be a good fit for you, but if you're not willing to pull those layers back to help her understand, like, look, we're not playing those games.
Chameleons, shapeshifters, whatever she is at 28. Coach, I found a 28 one. She wears clothes up to her neck. She never got her titties out. She dresses conservatively. She wears blouses and blazers. She wears chino pants. She goes and shops at the black market. She don't be out here hoeing. She one of the good ones. Dude, I'm telling you, that don't matter, bruh.
She wasn't like that in college.
Don't matter. It don't matter. I don't care what they dress like. She's like, oh, I'm all fully clothed. That's just a rebrand. And they still got that hoe in them.
Total rebrand looks like to me that you're letting go of your past completely.
Okay.
We know the internet is forever, right? So I'm sure some stuff will live online forever. But I would want you to take that next step of removing everything. If you can't do that right now because of, money and things like that, the chat also suggested getting a job, maybe a 9-to-5. Would you be comfortable doing that?
Like, why would I work 8 hours for someone else when I can spend that 8 hours building my stuff? And that's going to take you further than a 9-to-5 at any job.
I feel like I keep meeting people that only want to date me based off of my career. I have been a spicy creator. I'm a retired spicy creator. I have a regular job, 9-to-5 job, I have an office job. But yes, y'all, I'm a retiree. I'm 34. I don't know if I'm supposed to be transparent about it or should I just...
I don't know time what's coming up. Okay, mamas, I got you. Fellas, pay attention. She's retired. She rebranded herself. Fellas, stop letting women rebrand themselves. She's like, yeah, I'm a retired 304. Now she wants to rebrand herself.
Lie and act like it never happened, but it's hard for me to do that. So now that I'm normal and retired.
So are you or are you not?
I'm retired. I did it for 2 years.
So have you wiped your socials clean or have you changed up your social media? Like if I look at your social media now, would it read that?
My Twitter, yeah. My TikTok, yes. Instagram is a mixture, but
Okay, so everything has to go. If you're completely rebranding, everything has to go.
What did I tell you guys? Guys, and look
Fellas.
at this woman. She ugly and fat. Yeah, but that didn't stop her from jumping out there, busting her pussy wide open. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna repeat this. Gentlemen, Gen Z will have to contend with this. Gen Z boys will have to contend with this. Trust me, I have Gen Z girls that I'm with, and they retired allegedly from this, but they still on the they're still on the monetized marketplace. They just still retired their OnlyFans.
That's why my son, I be telling my son, I'm like, yo, my oldest, I'm like, yo, you gotta be with daddy. Daddy gotta put you on to game. Your mom ain't gonna put you on to this. Even as much as she wants to try to put you on, she can't put you on to game the way that dad is gonna put you on the game.
They just retired it, but they got prawn still on the internet. Just do a reverse image search, you're gonna find it. Okay, but guys, this is how they are, man, and they're just looking to do what? Finesse you niggas into thinking that they're good women to marry them. But they still gonna dip into that whole culture. You just have a problem with this. More Gen Z men, the Gen Z men are gonna have to deal with this. It's gonna be a major problem in relationships.
Yep.
Major. Because you're gonna find out and get that whole facts, and I don't care how ugly or fat you think I'm gonna just get one that ain't that good looking. I'm gonna get
Fellas, and I will say this, y'all. Fellas, and even if the chick is halfway decent, they give it out the worst because they're looking for affirmation. They're looking to be desired. So they just go out there. Listen, fellas, the big girls be giving it away. They just throw that shit everywhere.
get one that's fat. I'm gonna get one. It don't matter. There's so many genres of fetish out here. You think a girl ain't okay? She can't possibly have been monetized. She is. This is where we are, man.
Yep.
It's where we are.
Every link, everything that alludes to that, you do that.
And she
Look
ain't
at her
giving it
face.
up. Look at her face.
Yeah.
They're laughing in the inside. Nope, I ain't giving none of that up.
It has to go. They said scrub it. Yep.
You see that look on her face, y'all? That look on her face is like, like, do I really? Yes. Yes. So, fellas, this is what these women do, y'all. Fellas, this is a fact. Hell with 30. Whoever the woman is at the age of 28 is a lie. You're gonna have to go back. Fellas, fellas, listen to me before I let y'all guys go. Everything in life has a background check. You want to get a car, they run your credit. You want to get a home, they run your credit. You want to get a new job, they run your work facts. You want to go everything, nigga. You can't even get a library card without getting people. I wanted to donate time to this church, and they got to do a background check on me. Women are the only ones who feel you ain't got to do no background check. The fuck I look like? Fellas, listen to me. Stop letting women convince you don't have to do a background check on them. You do. Everything in life has a background check. You better do your homework on every woman, her past, what it looked like, this and that, because it's going to affect her. And if she's not willing to deal with those consequences, leave her alone. Fellas, everything in life has a background check. Women feel like, but I'm human, and I'm human. When I went to get my BMW, I was a human. They still did the background check. When I wanted that house, they still did the background check, and I'm a human being. But because it's a woman and a man has checked the whole facts, it's a problem. No, fellas. Stop being a little bitch, grow some balls, and go out there and handle your business, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Listen, fellas, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all already know, man. Hit me out, podcast, True Hall of Fame. You already know. This segment of Man Talk was always up. I love this with y'all, man. I see you on the next one. Y'all already know. Que lo que. Huepa.